Now, Emmanuel, you are cool.
Apparently so. Nothing. No, so well, before comedy, my actual vocation is musical theatre, obviously. And
He's in musical theatre.
right? So I did musical theatre for years before I did comedy.
Did you?
Yeah, I did
I know that about you.
I did a show in the West End called Daddy Cool, which was based on the music of Boney M. And
Great
in
music.
that role, I played the title character, Daddy Cool. So when we did the European tour in Germany, we went over to do a show called Wetten, das. And it's like Germany's version of Jonathan Ross. And on this show was us, Denzel Washington, Christina Aguilera, and Nickelback. I didn't know any of this until I was in the show because I got all excited. Bearing in mind, at this point, I'm wearing a bright blue sequined leotard with... You can Google all of this as well. Type in Daddy Cool Musical. I'm there, full Stetson hat, afro, sequined leotard, sequined flared jeans with a full-length silver leather jacket.
You've been playing one of those kids' dress-up games where you
Yeah.
just...
Yeah.
That torso with those legs.
Yeah.
with that-
I'm just wondering if the punchline was Denzel wearing the same thing.
And then you came out like, oh no, we've chosen the same outfit.
This is the thing. The show went really well, and I got like super excited. I was like, this show can't get any better. We did our piece, and then as we're walking back to the dressing rooms, I literally looked to the left, and Denzel Washington stood next to me.
Wow.
And I was just like, oh. And I was like, my brain's going, say something cool. Like, just say, and it literally about 30 seconds of me just staring at him like that. And I was like, that's the shirt you wore in Man on Fire, idiot. Why would I? Oh, moron. There's so many other cool things you could have said.
Was
isn't
it?
there?
Was it the shirt?
No, it wasn't. But he chuckled. He goes, "No, I've got a few shirts like that." And I was like, and we had a very quick but very nice conversation
About shirts?
And I was like, "Can I please get a picture?" So we took a picture together, like him in his shirt, me in my silver and my blue. And then, so now the night's gone from there to there, and then it went up again because as I walk into the changing room, I see an empty change room full of beer, which means it must be for me.
Must be. It's not Christina Aguilera.
No, clearly.
Because she likes hers in a bottle.
Right.
Sorry. With her. Sorry, I'm not. I'm very sorry, I'm so sorry.
But I've also, at this point, been in my costume for far too long, and I just want to relax. You can't relax with all that on, so I took pretty much all of it off. So I'm now in this sofa in some changing room just wearing the leotard, and it looked like... see what the gymnasts wear? Like, not the guys, the girls. See what... That was my leotard. Blue, bright blue, sequin, still got my hat on.
I can't fault it.
Still got my hat and afro out.
Magnificent.
And I'm chilling out, having a beer, thinking this is because Nickelback were on their TV because they were doing their bit. And that's when Christina and her 30-odd entourage, like, walked in. They'd not seen the show, and and just walked out. So there's nothing.
You left?
There's nothing more I can do here. Like, so
Style it out. Pretend to be German.
do a Deutsch. Deutsch.
Yeah, what's German for mushrooms? I don't know.
Don't look at me.
So we've now left this part, and it did spiral worse because I've had a few drinks now.
Good.
And I'm at that level of drunk where everything's a good idea. I've got to that point, and we've got to the...
That's at the peak. That's at the top of the roller coaster.
Just before you...
It's going to be great!
So we've got to this after party, which was in this beautiful mansion. And we've walked in straight to the bar, and I've ordered a beer. And I went to pay, and she went, "Oh, no, it's a free bar." So my brain went, "Drink all of this." Right now, drink all of this. So me and the rest of the cast, we got inebriated, we'll say, quite badly. And then Nickelback walked in. And I was like, Nickelback's over there. Obviously go and speak to them because you've just done the same show. So technically, you're colleagues.
Yeah.
So I've gone over and it was Chad Kruger, who definitely still hates me. He does, because I've got this really stupid thing where if I make a threat or a promise, I will keep both of them. But I will also make the most ridiculous threats and then go, well, now you've got to do it. And I was trying to get him to do shots with me because I watch MTV and MTV says rock and roll stars do shots.
He didn't want to do shots with
He
you?
didn't want to do shots with me, so I was like, right, either you're doing shots or I'm going to rip your pants off.
That's what you said to Ted Cruz?
That escalated very quickly.
Really, I thought if I go real high, then he'll just say
Into what
yes.
is technically
Assault.
kind of assault.
So,
yeah.
He said no.
He said no.
And then I went for his waistband and he said yes, which was, then we then did shots and I did definitely a lot more than he did. I thought we really bonded. Because at the end of the night, so this is how I remember the evening ending. At the end of the night, Chad drove me back to our hotel in his limo. His driver opened the door, and I gracefully walked back to our suite. That's what I remember.
That's what you remember. Great night. Great night. Thanks, guys.
That was it. But the next morning, I was then showed a video of one of the other cast members who was outside, randomly having a cigarette, and then a limo pulled up. So he starts filming, and he says the door just opened up. He fell out. It wasn't Chad Kruger. I don't know who gave you a lift home. Like, no idea who that. You were in a limo with a random person.
Was it Christina Aguilera?
No idea who it was. And he was like, and I left you on the stairs of the hotel, so I don't even know how I got back into the hotel. So then when I say Manuel's cool, they've really stretched out that meaning. Yeah, it was a fun night to nearly remember.
If you enjoyed that, remember to subscribe to Dave and click the notification bell so you don't miss any of our fresh content. Let us know in the comments who you'd like to see join me around the table, and head over to UK TV Play, where you can stream old episodes of As Yet Untitled for free.